Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 6, playing as Mali. Let's go check out our research over here. Go ahead and grab rifling, which does get us up to oil, which I think is very useful. So let's do that. Production here. Don't think I need another industrial zone. I don't need an industrial entertainment complex, I should say. Let's grab some medieval walls, because if we can get up to Renaissance walls, yay. That's a thing, I guess. A little bit of science from that with different beliefs. It's not like we have anything else to work on. We can work on the marketplace, thing, but I'm not as worried about that. I'll just move you up there. Okay. We have 3 builds left. I'm going to go ahead and move you up to one of these guys. Trying to make sure we get enough pop in this city to hopefully reduce the amount of loyalty pressure we get. There's a builder here. You're going to move down here because we're about to get Liang established. I think that's going to be fine. Spy. We're already going after India. There's not really a lot of other people that I can go after. Let's go after Russia. Do you have something I could steal? You do have some things I could steal. So far, so good, I guess. Burning through our coal very quickly right now. So we'll have to trade for some more here in a little bit. I traded some of it away because he gave me more money than I had just given him for it. So it was a little funny. But, hey, the flooding stuff was mitigated. It's Indonesia's stuff. Alright, so there's our Dark Age.
It's the Industrial Revolution and the growth.
Finally get some neighborhoods out, which is a pretty big deal. There's that military research I was talking about that might be useful. I don't know if it's useful right this second. How are we looking on amenities? Probably pretty low. No, we're still ecstatic everywhere. Really? Okay. That might be because of some of the garrisons, but I'm wondering if we do go ahead and swap this for the science. The niter coal thing doesn't really help me because I don't have coal. Let's go and drop you out, see if we can pick up a little bit more science. And it'll also encourage us to get more of the Renaissance things, some more of the seaport, stuff like that. Anything else I want to trade right now? Pretty happy with these. Pretty happy with that. Getting his max gold. We don't need the skyscrapers. So, I mean, rationalism would be nice, but we don't have that many campuses. Could grab something else over here. Not that. Grab something else over here. -2 amenities in all cities, but a lot more gold. I kind of like that. I kind of like that a lot. Yeah. Let's see if we can do something with that. We'll have to deal with the amenities, which that may encourage me to put that one back the other direction. But let's check this out for a second. See what this does for us. We're in a Dark Age. Indonesia is also in a Dark Age, so we're not going to have to worry about loyalty pressure from her. It's a good thing we did the culture with Gandhi because he's in a heroic age right now. And probably the trade routes. We do have 16 trade routes. Presumably they'll finish at least once, maybe twice during this time. So that's possibly as much as 32 points, maybe. Yeah, let's do that one. We know we have the trade routes. The buildings might be a thing, although we've bought a lot of them already. So there's not that many more to go. Art museum could become a thing at some point. I do also think we're going to get a neighborhood here pretty quickly. In fact, do we have a really good neighborhood site here? While we have Rena here. Right here. I mean, this tile's not getting us that much anyway. Why not? Get a Samara score. Make the push towards that heroic age we want. All right, well, that's a start. We did finish a builder here. Do we have enough to build something else? Probably go ahead and do the harbor now, because I do want to get the harbors out. Really? 3 gold over here, huh? Seems like a good idea. Alright, ancient walls here. Could do another district here as well. Probably, honestly, another theater square would be useful. Just to get us another, just a little bit more culture. Just a little culture just to supplement all of our other stuff going on. Your amenities are a bit low. So we could also argue for an entertainment complex since you're not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're not getting this guy's bonus. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody else is. So it's really just you currently that's not over here. Your housing is tight. So maybe a neighborhood here. I'm not a huge favor of that one. That was not amazing, but campuses are not that great. Do a water park, but Still do an aqueduct at some point, which is interesting. Well, I think about it. I'm just going to do medieval walls again. If we can get up to the Renaissance walls, that'll make me feel pretty good. This is not a hill. No, but this one over here is. Let's go hook this one up first. It's so dark. All right, one more turn. And you'll be established and we can start doing all the things. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, this fish tiles is just a little too far away. Begin voting. Earn double rewards for great people of this class. Sure, let's get double rewards for merchants because we're getting a lot of those. This government type gains a wild card policy slot. Ooh. That could come in handy. How much longer are we going to be in Merchant Republic? Probably a little bit longer. Chosen player gains 2 diplomatic. I don't really care. I don't know if anybody's going for this, honestly. I'm going to say Shaka or somebody. I don't really care. World's Fair. I definitely want to say yes for the World's Fair. That would be fun. All right. Do we want to put more points into one of these? This one would be really good. Who's next highest? 373. Let's put a bunch of points in here. This one I'm less worried about. We're spending all of our points basically, but why not? Is it worth that gamble? Sure.
There is no shame in deterrence.
No shame in deterrence, huh? All right, so great engineer people. All right, fair enough. Like, how did the voting go? Oh, no, it says no points earned towards great engineers. Really? Maybe people like those no point things. That's kind of interesting. I mean, I didn't expect them to pile up on me like that. That's kind of, or not pile up against my decision like that. It's interesting. Oh, there's so many people that voted Theocracy. There was no way we were going to win that one anyway. So Japan got a couple Diplo points. Interesting. We'll have to see how many points he has. And yeah, okay, so the World Fair did pass. Perfect. All right, 1 second, real quick. Let's check out victories. Diplomacy. So yeah, Japan just got 2. That's his first 2. Religion, I mean, it's a thing that's going on. Culture, I mean, Pericles, he's, could make a push. Who knows? Science, nothing's going on there. Score, we're still pretty far down, although it's pretty even. I mean, honestly, I've seen it much further apart than this, this late in the game. So I mean, we're not quite halfway, but I feel like I've seen it stretched out a little bit more than this even before. I'm actually surprised that Peter is ahead. And then World Sports Fair. What do we got to do here? Generate great people points. Okay, we are doing that. Okay, so your housing will become an issue soon. So getting a neighborhood down does seem like a really good idea. I mean, none of these are necessarily better than the others. So I guess we'll just drop one down here or something. One more. No, she's established. Oh, this must not be your tile. Fishery there. So that will encourage us to do the whole, merchant thing so we can get more great people that way. Any great people we want to pick up. I mean, obviously these are apparently you can't get points for these, so I guess we'd have to buy these at some point if we wanted them. Don't really care about that Great Admiral really at all. Anything else I want to do right this second? I don't think so. Now that you're established, go ahead and buy us another builder here. Oh, we do have enough faith now for another stock exchange. Why not? We are out, almost out of coal. Got a couple more turns worth, but we probably should trade for some more. Gandhi, will you give me some coal? Oh, give me like 40. Never mind. Would you give me like 20 for way less price? No, you just really value it very high. All right, never mind. You seem to value it quite a bit lower, at least. You do have quite a bit. Would you give me 40? Oh, gosh, shit, totally. Totally, it will make up for itself because of the powered stock exchanges we're going to have. We're okay for now. I mean, we can buy a few more things, but I think for the moment we're okay. I think you were going to come up to one of these jungles. All right, we don't have to worry about loyalty here, though, so we don't really have to chop these down quite as, aggressively. So on that, we may move some stuff around here in a moment. I'll have to think about it. I mean, I'll give you your spy back. You're going to give me a religious artifact. Okay, sure. It's more culture. I'm basically giving a little bit of gold for some culture. And some tourism. Not tourism. I mean, yes, tourism, but some Diplo points as well. Why not? Why not? You're just going to use it to spy against me, I'm sure. Oh, we stole... What do we steal? Rocketry. Okay, perfect. Research. I mean, electricity would be kind of nice. Actually. We are going to get 2 neighborhoods soon, so let's start working on sanitation. We already got the boost there, so we're good to there. Need more housing. Yeah, we're working on it. Need some... They're empowered. Yes, I know. Tech boost. Perfect. Promotion. We'll go with the technology. Why not? Your housing is terrible. So we do want you to get a neighborhood. Oh, all the neighborhoods are in places that we really need. There's really no right answer here. I guess over here, maybe. It's going to lose us gold and, a little bit of production, but it's going to allow us to grow bigger, which is kind of, I think, important. It's not ideal, but I think this is what we got to do. You can also get a coal power plant, but I don't think we're going to have enough coal to power that right now, so we'll hold off. Your housing is great, so we don't need the neighborhood. Could work on... Probably a good idea to work on the commercial hub investment for right now. Speaking of, what is the next? Not that. The next great person. More amenities. I'm okay with that. Let's start working towards that for sure. Okay, plated walls. Probably the same thing with you, commercial hub investment. Your housing is okay for the moment. Your food is terrible. That's better. Let's get you growing. And again, for now, while we got the World's Fair going on, we'll go ahead and do some more of that. Your housing is not good, so you could benefit from a neighborhood. Of course, all the good places are going to be really good tiles. Probably this tile, it is the least good tile. It's also the least amount of housing, but at least this gets us going a little bit in that direction. And I think that's going to be okay. Artifacts. Yeah, we'll go for one of our artifacts. Why not? So that fills out our archaeology thing, which is fine. Okay, so we can start buying tiles. 1, 2, 3. Nope. I guess right here is fine. I guess there's not really much to buy, is there? 1, 2, 3. That's literally it. That tile right there. Because everything else cannot have anything on it or is too far away. Alright, fair enough. Another builder here. Nothing really to hook up over here. I mean, there's still this... I've had this thing lingering here for so long. I mean, I could put another district there, which would be fine. But we might as well mine it up while we're thinking about things. We're still 30 points away from our heroic age. But we got a lot of time to do it. We are leading here, so that's a positive. Got 4 turns on a neighborhood here. Do we want to move Reina anytime soon? We might. We might. People siphoning gold. Actually, let's check something real quick. Where are most of the trade routes to my cities going? Niani. Niani or Timbuktu, but mostly Niani. So, I kind of want to... Well, it's probably not going to make that much difference where the Pengala is here or over here, because it's only about a difference of population of 1. Although I'm sure you're doing a lot more science overall. Oh yeah, you're definitely doing a lot more science. So, on that note, I may move Reina up to Timbuktu just to get a little bit of gold from her bonus. Since it is wherever people are sending trade routes to me from, you know, trade routes that are ending in my city get the extra gold bonus. So that might be okay. So any other districts I want to buy here? Could buy a neighborhood. I don't need a neighborhood. So no, let's go ahead and change you guys around. And for now, can move you up here and just hold off on popping these until you're established. But actually, I don't know if I'm going to do that many more jungles, come to think of it. I was doing them for the population, but I don't know that I need to do that very much anymore. I'll just move you over here to see you. That's going to be fine. All right, your Gurdwara would be nice to go ahead and purchase outright. Not quite big enough for anything. Would be amazing to get you a aqueduct or neighborhood up. It's going to take a while. I could also move Arena over here to help buy a district here real quick. You know what? That's what we're going to do. It's going to take us so long to get Walada's things up. If we can get a district here bought, that'll make us a lot happier. Because I don't think I want to do the aqueduct. I think I want to get a neighborhood out somewhere. Probably going to be on one of these good tiles, but that is what it is. Let's go ahead and... I want to get another builder up this direction. Actually, one of you guys have enough charges to chop one of these things down and also set that up. That'll be fine. Plus, we're about to... Did we already get the thing for railroads? Yes, we did. So, we can't go around setting up railroads. Which is probably what we want to get a military engineer out for. In fact, I will do that. Let's go ahead and purchase us a Oh, not there. Military engineer for 135 gold. Wow, that's real steep. Oh, that's right, because we're allies with that one place. So we can get all these units for super cheap right now. In fact, don't we need some field cannons or something like that for something else? We'll grab that. We need field cannons for something. Oh, 3 musketmen, then we can do that pretty easily. So over here. Yeah, 2 field cannons. Okay, so let's go and start getting some of that stuff out. Although we can upgrade to field cannons, come to think of it. It would be cheaper for me to delete you and buy a field cannon. Okay. Well, there's no reason to delete you, but it would be cheaper to buy a field cannon. All right, done. So in the meantime, while we're waiting for your other stuff, let's go ahead and get you just hard do some medieval walls for right now. Still some technology here. 90% chance. Pretty good. Basically as good as it's going to get. He's also already starting to build some spaceports. A little scary. Drop a couple farms here, I suppose. I think I already have somebody sitting there, but you'll get there faster. Hook that up. Alright, is that literally all you can do here? Because everything else is deep water. Yes. So I guess we send you to the next one. You have a couple you can do. Actually, I have several. So that'll be good. Anything? Oh, fish. Or pearls, I should say. All right, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. And when we come back, we'll keep an eye on the World's Fair some more. See what we can do with that. See if we can get us a really amazing campus up here, hopefully soon. And kind of go from there. I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.